need you to be louder, sir,
Okay,
so
I'm
we can
sorry.
record you.
I'd like to say, first of all, I love my wife with all my heart. I love my
Listen, no,
wife.
stop. Listen, what I'm not going to do is allow this to be your platform to communicate a message to your wife
Okay,
that's here in the
I'll
courtroom.
reiterate.
No, absolutely not.
Understood. The basis of my contact was for my daughter, our daughter. She's known her since she was 5. She's not now.
Pause. Whose daughter is this? Is it biologically
Not
Constance's daughter?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, is there a custody order as it relates to the 9-year-old with you and the mother of the 9-year-old?
No, Your Honor.
No. Who has primary custody of the 9-year-old? You or the mother of the 9-year-old?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, and so while I can appreciate that Constance is the step parent, you are the parent. Okay, so what is it you'd like me to know about that?
Well, I was just trying to figure out the enrollment in school. Her school's right up the street, and I was just trying to get contact to see if it was okay for Gracie to continue to stay there to go to school until we figure things out.
Did you have any indication otherwise?
I'm sorry,
Did you have any indication that it was not going to be okay for Gracie to continue where she was at?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
What I got from them was they was just concerned that if there was a concern of yours, that Gracie couldn't be there. And I said, I don't think the judge would have a problem with Gracie being there. That's the only
What is the
concern.
concern?
It was from, my wife's end. They wasn't sure.
How are you aware of that concern, sir?
Well, in the beginning, when, I first came home, my niece was in contact with my wife.
Right.
That I didn't know that they were in
I
contact.
understand that,
And
but that's not a violation right now.
Yes, Your Honor.
No indication about that.
Yes, and my wife was not clear as to if Grace could come per your instructions. So we was trying to get that clear. And that's all I was trying to do.
Let me clarify, sir. No, that's not all you were trying to do. Maybe one of the communications
Some of the things,
was.
absolutely, Your Honor.
Maybe one was.
Yes.
That's it. However, if you need a clarification, you reach out to your attorney. You reach out to the court. You have your niece who already communicated with Constance to confirm that it's okay for status quo to remain. Yes, Mr. Owino?
Judge, the people just want to put on the record, this was, it did happen before the bond violation. But the people want to put on the record that the fact of how far the defendant went, there was, the complaining witness has told the victim advocate, told me a tractor that was put on her vehicle that was done by the defendant prior to the bond violation. So the people just want to put that on the record. Therefore, the defense clearly understands no contact, no tracker, none of this other stuff can be appropriate or done.
So the tracker was placed on prior to the bond.
Yes.
That's concerning.
That is concerning.
It's concerning. I understand it's not a bond violation.
Correct.
That's concerning behavior.
Can I
That's
explain?
concerning behavior.
Your Honor, if I may explain that,
Your attorney's telling you not to.
that's right, but it's not correct. That's not, you,
Then perhaps
you're
you would
reading,
tell your attorney.
this is the situation,
Please, quiet.
because it's not correct.
Not out loud.
Your attorney wants you to talk to you about it.
Discuss it with the prosecutor, Your Honor. We have no more comment on the tracker at this time.
But that was before the bond, so.
No, I understand it was before the bond.
Yes.
I think that was put forward to for the court to have an understanding as to the concerns that the victim has
Yes.
with your client. Where is the 9-year-old child? Where's the 9-year-old child now, sir?
Take your school, Your Honor.
Okay. Is she in school where you're living, or is she in school where Constance is living?
Well, Constance is living, I can't go to my house.
I understand it. So is your 9-year-old still staying with Constance?
No, she was standing with me at the time, because there was confusion there as to if she could come and stay with Constance.
I don't know where that confusion would have come from. I not at any point did I state that minor children had to relocate anywhere.
I know, but they didn't understand. They wanted to be sure before they made that move.
Can the daughter stay there?
Councilman Couture, let me hear from Constance. Constance, if you can come forward, please. Yeah, if you could just state your name for the record, please.
Constance Hearns.
A little bit louder, please.
Constance Hearns.
One more time, please.
Constance Hearns.
Ms. Mandy, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the testimony you're about to give this matter to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Okay, the 9-year-old child. Was she permitted to stay with you or not? Or did that create concerns?
So Henry asked if I could have Grace stay at my home. The reality of that is I also take care of my 83-year-old father who has dementia. I work full-time. So how could I take care of a 9-year-old if I'm taking care of an 83-year-old man with dementia and I'm also working full-time?
Understood.
And it's going to leave open a lifeline
Of communication.
of communication.
Absolutely correct.
So I don't foresee where it's going to make things.
So the child's not returning to the line down home.
Okay.
And so, which school does the child attend?
She attends a school that's 5 houses down from.
Okay, but problematic also, because that means that your client would be right there by the marital home.
He doesn't deliver her to school, someone else does.
Have there been any issues with that so far since school has started?
Unaware other than just seeing that they're 5 houses down from my house and they know what's going on. Cause I'm sure he's getting updates.
He obviously knows no contact, so he was no contact.
Well, he knows that, but he doesn't seem to understand that.
He does now.
I don't know why he didn't, when I first told him that with the arraignment on August 7th.
Got a loud and clear on it, and I respect that. I respect what she's saying.
I don't think you do, sir, because you had it loud and clear August 7th.
I was totally honest, but I was in an emotional state when I first got out of jail, and I just wanted to reach out to Mom. That's all. And I made a mistake, and I recognize that.
Is there anything else you'd like to know? Yeah.
Not this.
Mr. Oringa, is there anything else you'd like the court to know?
Nothing, from the people.
Sir, what, area are you in? I know that you're not at the house that you told us you were at. You relocated, again, what town is that in?
It's in Flat Rock, Your Honor.
So you may want to pursue, looking into whether or not your daughter is going to be attending schools there. That's where you're going to be relocating, I don't know, but,
Can I speak, Your Honor?
okay.
I don't know where I'm gonna be at this time. I mean, I don't have my vehicle. She won't give me my vehicle. I don't have any money. She took all the money out the bank.
Well, that's a matter for the third circuit court, for the domestic, judge, domestic relations judge.
Yeah, I've maxed out all my cards and I need my vehicle. I can't go to Wyandotte, obviously, so I don't know outside of Wyandotte where I would have my daughter attend. I mean, I think I have good friends and family behind me that takes my daughter to school back and forth. Nothing more, nothing less. She drops her off. And
I don't know who she is.
Oh, I'm sorry, Melinda, she's here now. She picks her up and drops her off for me. And, I'm thankful for that because, I can't get my vehicle to drive my daughter to school on my own. And that's was when
Well, you wouldn't be able to do that anyway because of the because of the proximity of the
Right.
school
Right,
to, Ms. Hearns' home.
right.
So,
And, I was just trying, when you said take the police for the, to go get my thing, I wasn't able to get my things, Your Honor. I was only able to get what's boxed up, and I was trying to explain to the officers, I have my truck out here, and I have other things I'd like to get, and they would allow me to get it.
well, I know, because it's only for a short while, sir. They can't be there for a long length of time, so I'm not sure
No,
what the hell was.
it wasn't a long time. I just needed my truck. And I showed them through Carvana that I owned the truck, and they just didn't even want to see it. They didn't want to hear it.
It's going through divorce court.
Correct.
But there's two vehicles, Your Honor, and I
Sir,
own.
those are all issues for the Third Circuit Court, domestic relations judge to handle, because those are all assets.
Oh.
So that's not something within the purview of this court or these proceedings. What I'm going to caution you on, sir, and Melinda, since she is here in the courtroom, there is to be zero driving in front of Ms. Hearns' home. Zero. There are other ways to get to the school to pick up. In fact, I think there might be a side street that the individual, whoever's picking up your daughter, can park on and she can walk over to the side street.
17th Street. It's like the block over, and it's right on the corner of the school, and it's behind the home.
Behind, I'm saying walk,
Yes, we're on 15th Street, but
I
we're on
understand that,
17th Street, and Gracie could go down the street and cross the street, and she'll meet her there.
but there's
She
also
comes right out of the front of the school,
street.
and this lady can park right there, she can come right out the
Right.
front door.
Correct. So it doesn't have to go behind the
Now,
house.
the other side, and no one's facing my house.
No, it's not behind the house, it's up on the corner, Your Honor.
Yeah, we'll say,
So,
we'll say
yeah.
from the school.
Your turn to school, the turn. Where would you prefer pickup of your daughter to be
Front of the school,
From the school.
front
in
of,
front of the school?
Okay.
absolutely,
And then there wouldn't have to be anything in front of your house
exactly.
or behind your house.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
That's fair.
Other than these communications, Ms. Hearns, has there been any other communications or contact by Mr. Hearns?
Just
And the tracker's been removed?
Yes, I found the tracker. So, it was on the 8th of August, I found it. I found the app on his old phone first. When I was packing his stuff, I found in one of his drawers, he had a bunch of cell phones. And one of them was a cell phone he used up until January, so I charged it and opened it up, got into it. He had an app in there called iTrip. I was able to get into that and saw that he had been tracking me at work. Grocery stores had been tracking me since February. So I had my grandson go outside with me and look in both vehicles. And lo and behold, the Audi, which I drive, is the vehicle that he's talking about that he wanted. It was on the passenger side, underneath the seat. That's one of the instances, but
Okay. Do people have a position regarding, sentencing on bond violation?
Judge, the people would reiterate to the defendant that he should be making no contact. Also, if the court's discretion to increase the bond to further go, I believe the defendant is already on tether. Is he on tether right now currently?
Oh, yes.
The people would just like the court to reiterate, that there's no contact, there's no contact, but with the issue of also the tracking and that being done, the people are asking that the bond do be increased due to the fact of the totality of taking everything that the defendant has done in this situation.
Anything else, Mr. Brewster?
Your Honor, other is sufficient, you know, is no contact means no contact. The issue of the tracker was before the case started. He doesn't even use those phones anymore. That would not be an issue, of course, anymore. That's been alleviated. All of those, the contacts even mentioned, the epilepsy and, you know, worried about seizures. So he's, you know, worried and does want to reconcile, but that's apparently not going to happen. So we know no contact means no contact. He's remorseful. It won't happen again. Thank you. And because of his health, Your Honor, he has many medical conditions. So incarceration would not be the answer. And he's in need of many medical supplies that he's been having to get from other sources, since some of them are delivered to the house. So now he has to have them delivered to his new address.
Right, so he has to make changes based on
Yes,
the.
absolutely.
It was one of the boxes, ma'am, that he picked up the day that he came with the Wyandotte police to get his belongings that the detective asked me to box up. That was one of the boxes that he took. It was delivered, all of his supplies for that month.
So you have to go and make the changes or the new address.
Okay. Yeah, and he knows that.
Now, you said incarceration is not the answer. What do you think is the answer?
I'm new to the case, so I've told him no way should we have any contact. I mean, this is a new day, and I'm going to make sure that I reiterate to him the importance of your orders, the orders of the court, the wishes of the complainant, and I've been in contact now with the prosecutor to see where we should head with this case.
Mr. Hearn?
Yes, Your Honor.
When I ordered no contact at your arraignment, did I give any exceptions as to when you could have contact?
No, Your Honor.
So I'm still unclear as to why you thought it was appropriate to have contact with Ms. Holmes.
Can I explain? She came to spend the night with me.
You already explained.
No, I didn't tell you this part.
You explained that you wanted to let her know you didn't want to get divorced. You
Yes,
wanted to send information about the marriage counseling, and that you weren't sure about your daughter's schooling, right?
and after that, she came,
Sir,
I'm sorry, go ahead, Your Honor.
my question is this. You had already had your niece communicating with her, well, not sorry. There is not any evidence that shows that you had your niece communicating with her. She was communicating with your niece regarding stuff. I don't know. I don't know if.
When he first got out of jail, so I was speaking with the niece prior to him, when he was still incarcerated. She contacted me when she picked him up, or they were together. Either he was calling her or she was calling him, and she was reiterating to me what he was saying in text. Oh, Uncle's crying. I've never seen him like this. I'm so concerned. Please take him back. And when that conversation started shifting to please take him back, that's when I stopped.
Okay, so, and I will say again that, there wasn't any evidence put forward regarding the connection between the niece, with the communication with Mr. Hurd, so we're getting proceedings of, violation on that. Let me be very clear, sir. I want you to listen very, very well.
Yes, Your Honor.
No contact whatsoever. And it's my understanding that the Third Circuit Court matters for the domestic relations are held on Zoom. So there's not even any chance that you would be coming in contact with Ms. Hearns at court.
Yes, Your Honor.
There is not to be any communication on Zoom. There is not to be any communication on any apps.
Yes, Your
There
Honor.
is not to be any following of Ms. Hearns.
Yes,
There's not to be any tracking of Ms. Hearns.
Yes,
You
Your Honor.
have the location for anything, whether it's on Find My iPhone, Life 360, Snapchat, Instagram. Do you have her location anywhere? Do you have her location on any app or otherwise?
No, Your Honor, not at all. Absolutely not.
Ma'am, do you share your location on any of your social media?
I did on his phone. I did share my location with him before.
Have you,
I don't know if he still does have access to that on his phone. I don't.
let me clarify a couple things. On what app did you share your location with Mr. Hearns?
Facebook, I think it was, if I'm not
Have you
mistaken.
gone and changed that on your settings?
I have not.
Well, I would
But
suggest you
he's
do.
blocked from everything.
I understand, but I don't know if that's blocked from
Right.
seeing locations. I don't know that. I'm also aware that if there have been text messaging between the two of you, which I'm sure at some point there was, because the two of you were married, that you can get your location off of that. So you need to go in and you need to check your settings. To confirm that your location is not shared with Mr. Hearns. So then, sir, you can't be accused of tracking her
Exactly.
and also that you're not tracking her.
Mhm.
What,
No, I just want to say this really quick. Let me say this, because I need to say this. And, but
Let me see, say. He knows no contact. Zip.
don't send packages, don't send letters, don't have anything delivered, nothing, no communication, whether it's on phone, text message, email, any social media, Google Photos, or any other way that somebody can communicate, WhatsApp, whatever, anything, text now, whatever else they come up with between now and the next time you're all back in court. Zero, do not cause to have a third party have contact with Ms. Hearns. There is zero reason the two of you already have contact. Nothing. You don't have any children in common? You don't have any pets in common? Nope. No pets in common. And all of your assets and personal property or whatnot, all be handled with the court. If there's something that you need, sir, that is absolutely essential, communicate with your attorney in your divorce matter. And that's how that will occur. Do not have any contact. If there is one more issue brought before this court alleging contact, sir, and it's confirmed and verified through evidence, let me be very clear, your bond will be revoked.
heard you loud and clear, Your Honor, and you have my word.
I certainly hope you heard me, sir.
Absolutely. There will be no more contact. You have my word on this.
Zero exceptions.
Yes, sir.
And there for sure will not be anybody driving in front of her home or otherwise trying to pick up and drop off of your daughter for school. Employment, or place of employment. Hold on, Mr. Hearns, I want to make sure you heard me because you were talking.
I'm sorry.
You would not have anybody drive by her place of employment
No interest.
either.
Absolutely, Your Honor. You have my word on that.
You may want to review your bond conditions that she did receive in writing, sir. So you can be crystal clear.
Yes, Your Honor. And I apologize for that, Your Honor. I was acting on my emotions and I truly apologize for that. But now that I've heard everything that I've heard today, you have my word that there will be no more contact on no level. I'll have, it's gonna be done through the courts, and after the courts, it's gonna be the divorce procedures, and I'm just gonna let them handle the contents and things of that nature, Your Honor. You have my word.
the court's going to, increase your bond from 7,500 10% to 10,000 10%. So you'll have to post another, $250. So we have that to post.
$250,
Yes.
not on me, but I can get it.
Okay, well, you're not leaving until it's posted. So who's going to post that for you?
I have to make a few phone calls, Your Honor.
Make those phone calls. You do not leave until that bond is posted. If it's not posted, you will be taking the ride downtown.